يقول تلقينا اقتراحا من 10 نقاط من إيران، ونعتقد أنه أساس للتفاوض وأساس قابل للتطبيق. يقول ترامب بأن وقف النار الفوري بموقف إيران من فتح مضيق هرمز. إذن ترامب يقول وقف النار الفوري مرهون بموقف إيران من فتح مضيق هرمز. أيضا يقول الرئيس
Shalom everybody. Look like there's a news update. I hope you can hear me very well. As I just heard that it is look like Trump, he agreed to cease fire for 2 weeks. That is horrible. That is a stupid mistake. Because in 2 weeks, what will happen exactly? I mean, what does that mean? You know, like why 2 weeks? You know, that's really stupid. Anyway, I don't know if he agree already, but this is what they are saying here in one of the TV stations in Arabic. Trump is saying we received 10-point agreement, and we think this is a good base for negotiation. But I don't see anything good in it. 2 weeks will be enough for Iran to get a lot of supply from Russia and North Korea. 2 weeks will be more days less for Trump to go for war, because he have 90 days limit to stay in war without Congress permission. 2 weeks mean nothing. You give them a year, then you give them 15 days, then you give them 10 days, then you give them 1 week. And now you are giving them 2 more weeks. Let us see if this is true, if this news is valid, you know. But possibly it is valid. All right, look like this is a post from Trump in the news. Let us see. Yeah, this is just a dumb mistake, you know. Based on the conversation with the Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif and Field Marshal Asim Munir of Pakistan, and wherein there is request that I hold off the destructive force being sent tonight to Iran, and subject to Islamic Republic of Iran agreeing to complete and immediate safe opening of Strait, Hormuz. I agree to suspend the bombing and attack on Iran for a period of 2 weeks. This will be a double-sided ceasefire. The reason for doing so is that we have already met the exceeded military objective. Really? Did you? Seriously, did you? Since when? Did you get the uranium? I mean, you know, we do not know really what is behind the scene, but it is possible that Trump, he was looking for excuse not to do it. He was looking for an excuse not to do so. I agree to suspend the bombing and attack Iran period of 2 weeks. All right, let us see here. This will be double-sided ceasefire. For a reason of doing so is that we have already met exceeded military objective and are very far along with definitive agreement concerning the long-term peace with Iran and peace in the Middle East. We received 10-point proposal from Iran and believe it's a workable basis which to negotiate. Almost all the various points of past contention have been agreed to between the United States and Iran, but a 2 weeks period will allow the agreement to be finalized and consummated. Okay. On behalf of the United States of America, as a president, also representing the countries in the Middle East, it's an honor to have a long-term problem close to resolution. What they promise him? Did they promise you to surrender? Did they promise you to give to never make long-range missiles? I don't know really what's going on behind this, but it looked like Trump, he was looking for any reason not to do the attack. And again, I believe this is a big mistake. Now, what about Israel? I believe Israel should not agree on this. If Iran and USA will go for ceasefire, Israel should not agree. Why they should agree? As you see, the negotiation is happening between them and Trump. And here there is something, I don't know, like it's very gray. There is no Israel here. So is it like, he said two-sided? Like, who is the sided here, you know? Like, is it Israel included? Right? Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're from Pakistan. Pakistan is supposedly is a middle person. They are not the one who is making the agreement. They are just a middle person. But I don't see anything is coming from Israel. And let me see if there is anything, any update from Israel. Until now, I don't see any update because it's very important for Israel to continue attacking Hezbollah, at least in Lebanon. So I don't think this will include Hezbollah. That would be a very bad agreement if Trump is going to force Israel to stop attacking Hezbollah in Lebanon. I hope that is not the case. But, you know, I was expecting actually such a thing to happen because Trump he made big promises many times before. You know, he attacked, yes. He made war, yes. But always his promise is too big than what he would do. You know, he make too much noise. Like now, he will make a speech. We change the regime. No, you did not change the regime. You are negotiating with them, and everybody's still there because you killed the group. The second, you know, they are the second in the line because simply they are from the same garbage. You kill the second in the line, they are in the third in the line because they are the same garbage. All of them, they hate us. All of them, they consider us an enemy. And you did not change the regime. Stop fooling yourself. And actually, now he lost an opportunity to make a great victory. Because the regime, without all those things how he was going to attack, will collapse anyway. It's obvious they will collapse. You see, in fact, asking for this is a great proof that they are collapsing. If they are victorious, if they are strong, they will not agree to open Hormuz. So this is the only paper they have in their hand. They have nothing, you know. They are shooting rockets at Israel. What those rockets are doing? Nothing. Almost they cause no harm, except annoying economy, and you know, people go to the shelter and people hide, and some part of rocket fail here and there and make fire. But real impact, there's nothing to be considered. So why you want to agree when you are victorious? So in those 2 weeks, what the Iranian will do? They will smuggle a lot of weapons from Russia, anti-craft, a lot of They are preparing for what he would do. They might bring generators, whatever the Russian and the Korean and the Chinese can give them. 2 weeks is a lot of time for them to rebuild and to prepare. It's like saying to your enemy, go, I will give you 2 weeks to get armed. I don't see part, do you think really in 2 weeks those people, they will agree? Like what they will agree? They will agree to give you their nuke? They will agree to not to make drones? They will not make long-range missiles? If this is the case, that means they surrender. If they agree for that, that means they surrender. But we know that even if Iran agree in all those things Trump is asking for, those are Shia, they do taqiyya. They will agree for now, but they will never do what they promised to do. So how you are going to get them to do what they promise you? Are they going to allow you to send the international team to watch every manufacturer if they are building rocket? Are going to allow you to have inspectors in the ground to check every point you want to check in the country, every inch you want to go to check if there's no nuclear activities or making bombs or making long range or even drones? So this negotiation, we don't know how far it's going to go. But for me, this is not a smart idea. In fact, Trump, he should ask himself right away, I was hitting them every day and they don't want to open Hormuz. Today I said I'm going to wipe the floor with you. They will open Hormuz. So what is missing here? What is missing here today, they didn't notice that this guy is going crazy. And he is going to wipe the ground with us. He will send us literally to hell. So why you stop? What we notice here that Iran, obviously, they notice they cannot take it no more. They are so weak. This is a clear sign of weakness. So it looked like, okay, Trump, he made victory. He opened Hormuz for everybody. It's true. But how truthful those people are, they will never be truthful. Those are Shia wicked. And always they lie. And now they are doing taqiyya in order to avoid the disaster is coming to them. That's the whole thing. It is taqiyya time. You know, taqiyya means protection, right? And I mean, those people, they lie even to their wives. Ali, he told them, the one who don't lie, he's not even a Shia. He told them that the shield of faith is lying, taqiyya. And the one who don't do taqiyya, he have no faith. And he have no shield. And it looked like for me that Trump is looking for victory, shortcut. It sounds good. But we will see in 10 days or in 2 weeks. What is today? Today is April 7. So in April 21st, what will happen? We will find out. But let me guess. Tomorrow, Trump, he will notice that Iranians start playing games again. The day after, he will notice that Iran is playing more games. The day after, he will notice that this is bullshit, excuse my language. So maybe in 5-6 days from now, he will start attacking them again. So it's possible, they told him, if they play games, let all the tankers who they are full of oil go and relieve the world with oil, so we can cool down the prices of oil. And then in 2 weeks from now, if they are playing games with us, we will burn them. So it's like somebody is cooking with a pressure cook, and this pressure cook is going to explode. Right? This pressure cook is almost going to explode. So he opened the pressure cook to release it. But I don't believe that anything will be accomplished in 2 weeks. To make it simple, if they agree with him, actually, that means they surrender. And do you think those regime will agree to say we surrender? Those arrogant people? They are willing to fight with every one of the people in the nation, not them. Them, they are sitting in their basement, their families are in Canada and in USA, their families are here in Europe. Their families are in Russia, their families are in safe areas. All the families of those regime leaders are abroad. Some they send them to Armenia, some they send them to Russia, some they send them to Europe. As you see, even Soleimani, his family, they live in USA. The daughter of Ali Larijani, the highest, the one he was killed just last week, the highest of authority of security in Iran, his daughter, she live in USA, she have a green card, and she is applying for citizenship. And now they kick her out. So, obviously, Iran is collapsing, and Trump is making a mistake to negotiate. There's no need. In fact, if he did what he did today, or promised to do today, you do not need to do anything. Just hit them. You can cease fire. Hit everything you say, finish it, and get out. Just don't let them sell. Well, sell what? They don't have anything to sell. You close, you destroy all the refinery. I mean, everything. That's it. It's gone. They cannot sell. They cannot buy. The country collapse. What Putin can do to them? Putin himself, his banks are empty. Russia, the banks are empty. They don't give mortgage no more. They are increasing the tax on everybody in Russia. Inflation is going crazy. Putin cannot support them. He himself is out of money. Who's going to support them? China? That's a good one. The Chinese will never give you even a penny without getting 10 pennies for it. Show me your money first. And they will never risk giving investment with country the government might go tomorrow, which means there's no way to collect the money again. Where the help is going to come from? So I think Trump holding his, his doomsday on Iran, I believe it's a mistake. However, let us see what will happen. Time will tell. Yeah, I don't think this is a good choice. But what we can do, Trump is the president, not me. I'm not in charge. But we will see what about Israel. Israel should be allowed to attack Hezbollah, and they should not be limited with the ceasefire with Iran to be to Hezbollah. However, based on this statement, they are waiting for Iran confirmation that they will open Hormuz immediately. But I think Iran already agreed upon this. Otherwise, the Pakistani sending it doesn't make any sense if it's not approved by the Iranian already. Yeah, I suspect Trump, he would do so, Like he keep insisting, it looked like he is just scaring the hell of them. And he was successful, But it's obvious that he was looking for an excuse not to do it. At the same time, we do not know what is behind the scene. I believe Trump, he have a lot of pressure on him from his own government, his own, the Congress, senators, etc. They just announced in the Iranian regime TV that Iran approved ceasefire for 2 weeks, which means they will open Hormuz. Well, this is a great defeat, by the way, because this is what he said to them: if you don't open Hormuz, I will wipe the floor with you. The response is, okay, we will open Hormuz. So if you think about it, still he wiped the floor with them, He really wiped their nose with the ground. Isn't this a threat? He didn't say, I'm going to stop the war, actually. He said, if you don't open Hormuz. So all what is added to this now is 2 weeks ceasefire. That is a new. However, I think USA, maybe they need to take a break to reload, maybe. We do not know how much ammunition we have. Like I heard some news, we don't know if it's true or not, that the USA, they are short of some kind of, missiles and weapon, etc. So they need them. So maybe Trump, he said, okay, this is maybe a good chance for us too. So our soldiers will take a break, and then we can reload our storage with weapon. So we can be ready for the second stage in case they want to play games. We will see. All right? We will see. However, the good news in this, that will lower your gas price right away. You will see the impact is happening very fast. Yeah, all the news are carrying that the attack is suspended. But they should open Hormuz right away. You should not say, okay, 2 weeks, starting from what? Today? Open Hormuz right now. Let all those ships go through. And now let me tell you what will happen. So let us say they agree to stop the ceasefire at 12 o'clock, midnight today. Iran is going to send maybe 100 missile and rocket at Israel, or 300. To do like a showtime. You see, we have still rocket. You did not do anything much to us. So Israeli should be very careful now. Because this is what they will do on ceasefire. They will shoot as much as they can to give impression to the enemy. After hitting us for the last 5-6 weeks, you thought we have no more missiles. Let us show you what we have. So Israeli have to be careful in the coming few hours. We do not know this is 2 weeks will start from when. Until now, the American and the Israeli are hitting the hell of them. Many bridges already destroyed in Iran. The biggest petrochemical manufacturer in Iran destroyed already, which is very much needed for everything they want to do for producing rocket and missiles and bombs, etc. Yeah, I think they bombarded that island because they were preparing to do a ground invasion. So obviously Iran, right now, they are collapsing. This is why it's a shame for them, those arrogant who they claim to be victorious, to agree with Trump after he threatened them to I will wipe everything. What happened to Allah? If Allah in your side, Muslims, why you are upset? Why you agree with him? And the 10 points, I don't know why Trump, he did not publish them. Remember, Trump, he sent them 15. Now we are talking about 10. We will see. For me, this is not a smart move. Even though it looked like Trump, he accomplished a victory, at least temporarily. by opening Hormuz. But for me, this is not a good option. You know, if I am in charge, I will ask myself, okay, why now they agreeing? It's obvious they agree because he is going to wipe everything. Why did they not agree before? You were asking for the same thing for the last year. They never agree. What is the new now with 8 p.m.? Why now, an hour before 8 p.m.? Isn't it obvious that this regime is in a very shitty position? If they are strong, they will never say, no, come and do whatever you can. Let's see. Let's see what you can do. They agree because simply they knew they are not only losing, they lost. They knew they cannot continue. But now, what Trump, he will not notice, or maybe he is, he will notice later, that this regime is not one regime now. There's many parties inside the regime. Some they agree, some they didn't agree. So now inside the regime, they might find so much division, and I'm sure there is. And he might not be able to negotiate with them. Why? Because you would negotiate with who? The group who say yes, it might be that the group is in charge of the army or the Revolutionary Guard. Who is the one you are negotiating with? Are they really the one who they are in charge of the country? We will find out soon. We will find out if really they open Hormuz as they promise. Then there is somebody in charge really is negotiating with Trump. But I hope he is not negotiating with somebody who is not even in charge of the country. Like the head of the parliament. This guy is nobody. Those positions is just, to make the country look like a country. Like we have government, we have parliament, we have vote, but we know that all of this is garbage in there. The one in charge is the one who, holding the control of the revolutionary, not even the army, the Revolutionary Guard. The army in Iran is not the strong armed forces. They keep them actually weak because those are people who serve as an obligation to serve. But the one who they are loyal to the government, they are the Revolutionary Guard, and those have the ultimate support, salary, money, weapon. The army don't have the same weapon. So if the army ever try to do something, Revolutionary Guard will smash them. Always all those dictators, they have more than one force in the country. One is nothing, just number, They can use them in the war with other countries. And one is superior. So they can subdue any armed forces who try to do coup against the dictator. So there's a group of the armed forces. They are the loyal. They have an extreme high salary, extreme benefit like health, free apartment, free, health insurance, free. Those are the loyal one. That's why they give them the extreme benefit. And why they give them the extreme benefit? Because if we lose, you lose all the benefit. In fact, you will become wanted by the new regime. So always those dictators, they divide their armed forces into supreme forces and weak forces. Weak forces is just to run in the street after people, throw rocks to arrest them. But the one who controls the most powerful weapon in the country is always going to be the loyal to the regime. Anyway, we were expecting something Trump will do, and I was, guessing that Trump, he will not do it really, because I know somehow he's a potato sometime. They announce that the ceasefire will start when Hormuz open only. Okay, at least this is better. So, no ceasefire until they open Hormuz. What if they did not open Hormuz? That means they just made you not to do the attack. They fool you. Seriously, I mean, okay, what if they don't open Hormuz? Are you going to give a threat again that tomorrow at 8 p.m.? You will look like a joke, actually. If you keep doing this, nobody will take you serious no more. 10 days. I give them 15 days, and then I give them 10 days, and then I give them 1 week, and then I give them until Monday, and then Monday come, I give them 2 hours left, and then in the last 5 minutes, I say, oh, you know what? We just received this. What if they did not open? Are you going to say next week, 7 days from now, by 8 o'clock, if you don't open it? That will be so dumb. That seriously would be dumb. I hope he will not be dumb. I hope he will be smarter than this. I'm not going to keep you longer, but I'm very disappointed of Trump going in that direction. Even though it looked like he forced them to bow down to his will, but I know that those people are wicked and they knew how to play. They are Shia. Taqiyya is their God. Lying is their method of life. And anyone who trusts to have an agreement with them is a fool. And I hope the Israeli will not agree with this garbage. At least they will not agree to cease fire with Hezbollah. Right? I hope so. Let us see what will happen. And I will not keep you longer. Thank you for being here. And we will update you with any update if we receive any. Thank you. God bless you. See you soon. God is good. So is Jesus. We are the crusade.